28,800 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine arrived on the island of Dominica on April 6th via the COVAX Facility. What is COVAX and how is it related to COVID-19 and vaccinations? COVAX is the COVID-19 Vaccines Global Access, a global initiative aimed at equitable access to COVID-19 vaccines. COVAX forms part of the Access to COVID-19 Tools, ACT Accelerator. This is a framework for global collaboration that came to fruition in response to a call from G20 leaders at the start of the pandemic in 2020. The management of the COVAX facility falls under three partner agencies, which include Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, CEPI, and the WHO, with UNICEF as key implementing partner. The vaccine cargo handover ceremony was attended by the Minister for Health, Dr. the Honourable Irvin McIntyre, CMO Dr. David Johnson, PAHO Country Program Specialist Anika Wilson, and other team members from the Ministry of Health in Dominica. The Minister for Health, Dr. the Honourable Irvin McIntyre, focused on the vaccines made available via the COVAX facility.
We, let alone the provision of vaccines from the COVAX facility, it's beyond just vaccines, it's safe vaccines, vaccines which have the emergency use listing. So they're being made available to the public, but we're also ensuring the fact that they are safe for the public as well. So that is why these ones, the AstraZeneca, which we're receiving here today, the 28,800 doses, means quite a bit to us. And we have to also put this into context in the fact that we know the extent of vaccine diplomacy that has been going on. And when we have a facility like COVAX that can come forward and make sure that there's equitable distribution, because with small island developing states like ours, that we may not have the political and the financial influence. So this is where equitable aspect comes in very strongly for us. And we really have to thank PAHO for its Revolving Fund that has facilitated the COVAX facility to provide vaccines for us here in Dominica.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Johnson says Dominica is working hard and fast to achieve herd immunity.
We in Dominica, we are working very hard to achieve herd immunity. And we've close to 18,000 first dose of vaccine given. We are gradually getting closer and closer to that milestone.
PAHO Country Program Specialist Anika Wilson stressed on maintaining the public health measures and outlined a few of them.
Vaccine would help us save lives and eventually halt the pandemic. But with around 56 million confirmed cases and close to 1.4 million deaths, countries in the Eastern Caribbean and our region in general must maintain the public health measures to limit exposure to the virus. Social distancing, limiting gatherings, the consistent use of the mask in public settings, and frequent hand washing are sound measures for reducing the number of COVID-19 infections at this time. Finally, please accept our sincere congratulations and appreciation for your strong leadership to the national COVID-19 response efforts, and today accessing this vaccine through the COVAX facility.
Under the COVAX facility, the Pan American Health Organization, along with the World Health Organization, Gavi, CEPI, and UNICEF, have set a target for the Americas to provide enough vaccines to cover around 100 million people by the end of 2021. Once this is achieved, it means that these countries will have enough vaccines to immunize 20% of their populations. PAHO Director Dr. Carissa Etienne says, because of the global limitations on manufacturing vaccines, it has been difficult for our region to gain access to the vaccines we need to immunize our populations. Vaccine production for approved COVID-19 vaccines needs to increase worldwide, because none of us will be safe until all are safe. It is simple. Do your part. Get vaccinated. Vaccines bring us closer.